Well, this is how we do lesson 7. So lesson 1, or part 1 of lesson 7, was we have a blue alien. What do you think is going to happen? So looking at this code, I see there's this thing that says when we click on him, and then it says something right here. He's going to begin patrolling up and down. So my prediction, I'm going to put, what do I think happens? So when the alien is clicked, comma, he's going to start patrolling, period. Or whatever you think is going to happen with that. So now let's head to our next part. So now we're on number 3 of lesson 7. So I'm going to clear all this stuff off. Clear this off. And now we have this part. It says, oh, I didn't mean to clear it off. Let me restart. And start over. There we go. So now, lesson 3 says this. The alien is proud of its dancing skills on Mars, but it can only move side to side. Replace the behavior block in this to a different one that will make the alien spin. So notice, when I click run, and I click on him, he just moves left to right. It's telling me we want it to do something different. We want him to spin. So it's telling me I need to move this behavior block. So this guy is going to be gone. And it's telling me it's a behavior, so I'm going to click on behavior, and I want him to dance so that he's spinning. So I'm going to look, and I see where it says spin left, spin right. Notice, it also is going to fit in this part right here. So even if I didn't remember as behavior, I can just look to see where the pieces match up. So now let's give it a chance, and I click on him, and he should spin. Woo, and so he does. So here we have make a new character, make a new sprite. And then we're telling it that when we click on it, something's going to happen. So now on to lesson 4. So lesson 4, what we have is this. It says create a new sprite that looks like a pink alien. Notice all the code I have here is the exact same that I had for this previous one. So what do I have? Well, it says create a new pink alien. So remember, whenever I create, I put something on here. That is a sprite. So I'm going to go to my sprite. And I have to make a new alien. So I'm just going to drag this alien down and then drag this down so I can see all my code. And notice when I click it and snap it, the alien appears. And so now I click run, but I can't because I actually haven't done what I want it to do. It says make it do any move you want when it's clicked. So I need to follow this guy right here, this pattern, but instead of it being a pink alien, I want it to be or instead of being a blue alien, I want it to be a pink. So I'm going to go to my behaviors. And I notice I don't see this green one, this when clicked. I see some green down here, but I need this when I click the pink alien. So I click on events, and oh look, there it is. So I'm going to put it down here, and I want something to happen. I need this blue box. So it's when I click, and I need to change it to the pink alien. When I click this pink alien, I want him to begin doing something. So I'm going to look at my behaviors. And oh, I don't want him to stop. I want him to begin. So when I click on the pink alien, I need my pink alien. So remember, these have to match. I need my pink alien to begin doing something. And I'm going to have him jitter. That just means he's going to like do this little shake. So let's check. And I click, spins, click, jitters. He's doing a little body shake. Now on to number 5. So again, all this code I put is still here. I'm just building onto it. Form an alien dance crew. Create a third sprite that looks like a yellow alien and make it begin a dance move when it clicks. So here, let's put our sprites and we're going to drag this down. And remember, we want it to be what kind of an alien? We want it to be a yellow one. So I'll click and notice what happened over here. Oh, my pink one's kind of gone. So what's happening? Well, notice this alien is being made right on top. I'm pointing at the coordinates of 100, 100. And I want it to be at a different spot. It says we want it to be in a horizontal line. So I need to move him over to this spot right here. So remember how we do that is we click this little key. And then I can drag him wherever I want. So I'm going to put him right there. So now we're good. But notice when I click run, he doesn't do anything when I click on him, so I have to put that behavior in. So I need to put that event when I click on the yellow alien, and I'm going to drag these guys down. So when I click on the yellow alien, he's going to do something. He's going to begin, and what do I want him to do? Well, I'm going to have him just swim left and right. Remember, I want it to be the pink alien, so I need to change this to the pink. And now let's begin. Run, spins right when I click, jitters when I click, or oops. And this one doesn't do anything. So notice I made a mistake here. Notice I have two of these pink ones here, and one was supposed to be yellow. So now we change it so it's when I click on the yellow, he'll swim left and right. Spin right, jitters, and woo, there he goes. So now let's head on to number 6. Number 6, it says, now we're going to use a different kind of event. Create a single key press using the when up is pressed, or when any key. So for this event, it says that when a key is pressed, each of our aliens change colors. So let's put that over here. So I'm going to find one. It's saying I need this code right here. When up is pressed. That's an event. That's the thing that's happening. So I'm going to drag this over. And I want it to change colors. So I'm going to look for one that looks for change colors. The sprite begins. No, that doesn't talk about changing colors. When blue touches pink, that's not changing colors. Oh, here it is. Change the color of my alien. So this blue one, I'm going to have him, when I press the space bar, I'm going to have him turn into a dark blue. Now I have some options. I can stack it like this. So now when I press the space bar, they would all change colors. I'm going to make this a dark one. So I'm just changing their colors. And my pink one is going to go to a dark pink. So this is saying when I press the space bar now, they're all going to change colors. What I could do is I could also break it up and have each of them have their own separate one. So I could say this is when the up is pressed, he'll change colors. But for me, I'm going to just leave it where they're all the same. So when I press that space bar, it will change all of them. So let's give it a try. Oops, I need to throw that in the garbage. Run. So he'll spin, jitter, swim left and right. Now watch when I press the space bar, they all change that color. So let's try it again. Press the space bar, they all change that color. Huh, pretty cool. So now number 7, we're building more onto it. It says, these aliens are running wild. Let's calm them down by ringing a bell. So first we need to add a new sprite that looks like a bell. So my keyword is this word sprite. So notice I have my sprites right here, but I need to add one that looks like a bell. So I click on sprites, and here's our bell. Make a new bell. Now I can have it down here. Remember, if I want, I can click on that and I can move it to another spot. I can put it wherever I want. So I'm actually going to put it right down here again, where it started out. And now I can snap these back. And ta-da! But notice, it still asks me to do this part right here. It says, add an event that makes each alien stop dancing. So, when the bell is clicked. So I need to follow what we did in this previous one of when we click on it, something's going to happen. So let's give that a try. So we need to find the one event that says when clicked. So we're going to put this guy down here. I'm actually going to put it to the side. What's nice about this is it's not real coding, so we can actually have our code over here and we can see more of it. If it was real code, it'd just be in a straight line down. So now, when clicked, but we want it to not be the blue alien, we want it to be the bell. So what happens when we click the bell? Well, we're going to have our sprites stop doing something. That's our keyword stop. So let's check on these behaviors, and look, there's a stop right there. So let's pull 3 out because we have 3 behaviors, or 3 different things. And now we can just change it to be pink and yellow, and we'll have to match up this jittering and this patrolling and this wandering. So jittering was my pink one, And wandering was my other one. And my blue one, oops, my blue one was jittering. My pink one was patrolling. So now watch what happens. There's going to be an even easier way that we can code it that will show. They're moving, and I click the bell, and they should all stop. Ah, so they did. Now, what would be even better is if I didn't have to pull out all of these. If I wanted them to like freeze dance and stop everything they're doing, there's an even faster code that I can use. And maybe you saw it. Instead of just saying stop one action, we have this one that we can use. Stop everything. So it's going to make them stop everything they're doing. We wouldn't have to put in jittering. We wouldn't have to put in patrolling. It would stop all of his actions. And notice this one's much easier because I don't have to go back. So let's see if it still works. They're moving and stop. Ah, so it did work. Now for number 8. For the pink alien, fun is contagious. Touching it makes anyone want to dance. Use when blue alien touches pink alien to make the blue alien dance when the pink alien touches it. So let's give this a try. We're going to look for this green one. Remember, greens are normally events, and we see it right here. So let's drag that over. And we want something to happen. Now, it's saying when the pink alien touches, the blue is going to dance. So this one, they're just reversing it. We could change if we want. We could say when the pink touches blue, but they're both the same. So either one's fine. So we'll leave it back at that original. And we want it to begin a new dance move. So that begin part is a key that if we still haven't figured it out, we probably want to look for one that says begin. So when the blue alien touches the pink, the blue alien begins and needs a new dance move. So right now he's jittering, so we need to find a different behavior. Let's have him do patrolling. So let's give this a try. He touched, oh, and now he's patrolling. And notice, he's still doing that jittering because we haven't told him to stop. Now number 9 is up to you guys. It says create your own alien disco. Looking for inspiration? Try these ideas. So you have to create your own scene. So you can add any of these that you want. Remember, comments are just if you want to make a note, like to remind yourself what you did. So this would be a comment letting you know, hey, this section of code is that we're creating new aliens. It's completely up to you. But we don't have to use those comments because they don't actually do anything for the code. So that's it. That is all of lesson 7.